morning everyone, and welcome to day 3 of our online superhero holiday club from here in Weymouth. My name is Laura, aka Lightning Lark. Now why don't you shout out your superhero name as loudly as you can after 3. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. Whoa, that was awesome, well done. Let's say hello to the rest of our superhero team.
Hello everyone, Tom here, aka Smelly Sock Man with the strongest, most powerful, most pongy potent socks in the world, strong enough to take out all of those bad guys. I loved hearing our story yesterday and I can't wait to hear another one today.
Hi everyone, my name is Jo and you might already know me as Reverend Marvel. My special superpowers are that I am super strong and can fight off any baddies that might come to spoil your day. And today I am so excited to be making our craft later together.
Hi there, I'm Nick, otherwise known as the Boss. Can you remember what my special superpowers are? Well, they are I smile and I stare like Paddington Bear. I'm really strong at staring people away from attacking you. And I'm really excited to tell you more about Jesus, the greatest superhero ever, later in our talk.
And I'm Matt, aka Matt the Mysterious, and my special superpower is being able to read your mind. So I can read the mind of the bad guys and know what they're going to do to us. But I can't wait to see who's going to win the ultimate messy game later this morning.
So who can remember our memory verse so far? Shout it out with me if you can remember it. 1, 2, 3. Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged. For the Lord your God will be with you wherever you go. Amazing! Well done. Right, it's that time again. Everybody stand up and get ready to do our aerobics with Elliot.
Welcome to another workout video with me, Elliot, fitness instructor to the superheroes. Now, I was having a chat to my mate Wonder Woman the other day, and I was asking how she became so strong and how she became such a massive superhero. Now, she's given me a few exercises that you guys can do at home as well. So, make sure you've got a nice big space around you for this one because there are a few that you need to stretch out. So, the first one, Wonder Woman has a lasso of truth, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to lunge forward and then hold it and lasso of truth. And then back up. And I'll do the other leg this time. So lunge forward and the lasso of truth. Then again. Lasso of truth. And again. You should be feeling those in your legs there. And the next one's a bit trickier, so you need to be careful with you around you. Now, so this next one is called superhero landing. Now, lots of superheroes do it, but in my opinion, Wonder Woman is the best at it. So, what you need to do is you drop down to one knee, and then you jump up, change knees mid-air. And again. And again. Oh, that's got me out of breath, that one has. Whew. I don't know how Wonder Woman does it. She's got a lot of effort in. So, the last one is Wonder Woman weights, okay? All the W's. Now, you might have seen Wonder Woman lifting these heavy weights, trains, buses, planes. She needs big muscles for that. So, what we're going to do, legs shoulder width apart, bring your hands up here, and pretend like you've got a bus on your shoulders. You're going to go down, and hold it, and up again, and down, and up again, down, and up again, and one more time, down, and up again. Now, whew, that's got me. That's got me out of breath. I hope it's got you out of breath as well, but if not, we'll do it a few more times. Let's get you nice and fit. So, that's it from me. I'll see you again soon for another superhero workout. I need to lie down.
Amazing! I have really enjoyed doing these aerobics this week, and I hope you have too. Now it is time for our story. I've loved hearing these stories this week. Can you remember what we heard on day one? It was about the young boy who saw his lunch being shared out with over 5,000 people. An amazing miracle. And then yesterday we heard about the great haul of fish, where the fishermen couldn't find any fish to catch all night. But then when Jesus told them to row out further into the water and to let down their nets, they caught hundreds and hundreds of fish. Another amazing miracle from Jesus, their greatest superhero ever. I wonder what we'll hear today in our story.
Hello again, it's me, Hat Woman, remember? Yesterday, oh, that was good, wasn't it? He took us to some amazing places, good old Beanie. Still smells of fish. Oh, I have to give him a wash, I think. You can go back up there. Now, do you notice I was given a new hat yesterday? Do you remember what they all look like? There's a new one here today. Have you spotted it? It's this one. I'm wondering where it comes from and what its story can be. Looks a bit weird, doesn't it? I think it's the most unusual of all the ones I've got, but I might give it a go. Do you fancy coming with me? I tell you what, let's try it. Okay, you ready? You remember what you got to do? Right, I'm going to put this on. As soon as I put it on, we'll be off. Ready? Ooh, it feels weird. Ooh, ooh, hang on tight. Here we go. Morning. You've caught me on a bad morning. Well, could be a good morning, but things have been happening. I'm not quite sure what's been going on. I'm about to get into big trouble, I think, because well, people turned it and they went, it's complicated. Let me go back a couple of days. It was Friday, like last Friday, and I'd done my usual crucifixion, and I'd done loads. This was just as per normal, and on the hill over there. Well, it wasn't that normal actually. There were three of them as usual, but the two thieves, they had their labels on saying thieves, and they were cursing and shouting at us and spitting like they normally do, you know. And there was this third one, and he wasn't shouting at all. He was just quite peaceful, really. Despite what we'd done to him, we'd given him a good going over, but he was quite quiet, and he didn't say a lot. Anyway, he was up on his cross, and nothing much happened, and they got their labels on, a thief, and he said, what was it? Oh, I know, King of the Jews. My friend said he thought he was the son of God. It was some ancient writings or something said that. I don't know. Anyway, it was a bit odd, and he didn't do any shouting, this other chap, but he did shout at the end. Yeah, that was it. He shouted at the end, and then just as he was, that was when the sky turned black and the ground. We had a little bit of an earthquake. And I must say, I was a bit freaked out then. It was a bit scary. And then he died. Which was what they do, but but he then yeah, that was weird. That wasn't normal. But anyway, then his friend Joseph bloke came over, and he said he'd have him. So we took him off the cross, you know, a bit of a messy business really. And we wrapped him up, and they took him over to his cave, to his tomb. It was in here, down there, through the archway. And they put him in, and the authorities wanted to put a big stone in front, like they do. And Oh, then I had to go in with a big seal and put a big wax seal on it because they didn't want anybody to get in. And I've been put here ever since yeah, last Friday. And they're really jumpy, the authorities. There's some, like I say, these ancient writings saying things about the Son of God's gonna die and then rise again in 3 days and, I don't know, come alive again or something. So they're a bit jumpy. That could, yeah, well, anyway, I don't understand, but I've been here ever since. And then, you won't believe, this morning, that's what was really weird, and I'm all a bit agitated, really. It's, these two women turned up, and they wanted to go in and do their ritual stuff with the body, and I said it's got a stone, and it's got the wax seal, and they couldn't go in, but they wanted to go and look, so I let them in. So they went in there, and then no longer had they been in, then no sooner they'd come out again, and they disappeared on just over there down the path, and it was quiet, and like, you know, sunrise time, like a few minutes ago, and just down the path there was this bloke appeared, and they fell at his feet. I don't know whether they bumped into him, but they were on the floor, and I could hear him. I could, because it's so quiet in the morning. It's ever so quiet here in this garden. And he said something about not to be afraid and tell the others to meet him in, where is it now? Oh, in Galilee. Wherever that is. But, and they got on, ran off. And that, I was watching him, and that, I felt as if I'd seen him before, and anyway, he walked off. Well, like I said, I was a bit discombobulated, so I thought, this is odd, this is really weird. So I went in and had a little look, and I don't quite know what to do because the stone's gone. It's rolled away and it's empty. And I went in and there's nothing there. Nobody there. Nobody there. Anyway, so I just come back here. I don't quite know what to do because I think I'm going to get in big trouble because there's nobody there. And then there was that bloke, and then there was that chap on the cross, and that was in there, and he was, and the earthquake, and you don't think, no, because that'd be silly, wouldn't it? I mean, that'd be like superhero stuff, like, but they said, didn't they, it would be 3 days and he'd raise the guys again. And it was last Friday, Saturday, what day is it today? Sunday. Oh my word. Do you think that was him? Do you reckon? I think, well, I don't know what I'm going to do with that information. So, but what if it was and I'd have seen him? Be like a superhero, wouldn't it? Like rising from the dead man, or always been alive man, or he's risen man, like a superhero. Oh, I could get all excited. It's really amazing. I've got to decide what to do with that information now. So, all excited. It's amazing.
Hi there, it's me again, the boss. Do you remember the smile and the stare like Paddington Bear? Well, what a brilliant story that we had from the Hat Woman. Remember what happened? She was turned into a Roman guard, guarding the cave, the tomb where Jesus' body was laid. Oh, what a sad time Jesus' friends had. Jesus was so cruelly put to death on the cross. But the third day afterwards, very early in the morning, just as the sun was rising, 3 of Jesus' bravest friends, women in fact, went up into the garden where that tomb was. They were wondering just how they were going to prepare Jesus' body for burial. They were wondering how on earth they might be able to get inside the cave. Would the large stone be far too heavy for them to move? Well, of course it would. As they trudged up that pathway to the garden, they were so sad. They were crying tears. They had lost their deepest friend. But as they turned the corner and came into the garden, they were met with a shocking surprise. They saw that the large stone had been rolled away and that the entrance to the cave was completely open. They nervously crept up to the entrance and they looked inside, and they couldn't see Jesus' body at all. In fact, all that they saw on a stone slab was Jesus' clothes just lying there. It was amazing. But then they began to ask questions amongst themselves. Where has the body gone? Has someone come in and stolen the body? Where could they possibly hide the body in the city? That could have been impossible. Well, two of the women went running back into the town to go and tell the other disciples, but Mary stayed in the garden. She was deeply, deeply upset. As she was crying, perhaps just kneeling on the ground, when at once she looked up, she saw what she must have thought was the gardener. And she cried out to the gardener, please, sir, will you tell me where you have taken Jesus' body? Just show me where so that I can go and prepare Jesus properly for his burial. And this gardener looked at her in the face and he said, Mary, it is me. At first, Mary just couldn't believe what she was hearing. And then she thought for a while, that voice sounds so much like Jesus. He called me by my name. How did he know my name? And then it dawned on her, this was really, really Jesus. Jesus had spoken to her. In fact, Jesus was standing right in front of her. Jesus is alive. This is amazing. And Mary's heart was going thump, 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 thump. And it really became excited. And she just wanted to tell everybody that Jesus is alive. And do you know what? In the days that followed, Jesus appeared to all the other disciples at the time. Jesus met them in their homes. Jesus met them on the road. Jesus met them by a lake near their hometowns. And just as Jesus met them then, so Jesus can meet us today. We don't have to go looking for Jesus in a graveyard. We don't go looking for Jesus deep in a cave anymore. Jesus is alive, and he is alive for us all today. One of the most wonderful things about Jesus being alive today is that Jesus comes alongside us as a friend. He promised to be alongside us and with us. He promised that he will give us courage when we needed it. Jesus promised that he will give us comfort whenever we felt really afraid and very down. And not only that, Jesus comes as a friend to be with us, but Jesus also said that he will bring us to God his Father, and we can become sons and daughters of God himself. What a promise that is, all because Jesus died for us and Jesus rose again for us. I love this story, and I love the fact that Jesus helps us and Jesus really is alive to us. Do you want Jesus to be a friend of yours? If so, you can ask him today. Just ask him to be a friend, and he promises to be with you. After such a wonderful story that we've heard today, let's finish with a prayer. And we're going to ask God that Jesus will be our friend. So just close your eyes and we'll pray together. Jesus, we praise you that nothing could keep you dead in the tomb, that you came alive again on the third day. Thank you that you promised your disciples that you would love them and be with them wherever they went. And so you give that promise to us. So we ask you, Lord Jesus, that you will be our friend today. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
He's the one who makes the sun shine. He's the one who puts the moon in the sky. He's the one who hung the stars one by one. He's the one who makes the birds sing. He's the one who makes your dreams so high. He's the one who makes me smile day by day. Jesus, you're my superhero. You're my star, my best friend. Jesus, you're my superhero. You're my star, my best friend. Yeah, 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 yeah. Better than Spider-Man. Yeah, 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 yeah. Better than Superman. Yeah, 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 yeah. Better than Batman. Yeah, 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 yeah. Better than anyone. Jesus, you're my superhero. You're my star, my best friend. Jesus, you're my superhero. You're my star, my best friend. Jesus, you're my superhero. You're my star, my best friend. Jesus, you're my superhero. You're my star, my best friend. Yeah, 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 yeah. Better than Yu-Gi-Oh! Yeah, 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 yeah. Better than Barbie. Yeah, 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 yeah. Better than Action Man. Yeah, 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 yeah. Better than anyone. Jesus, you're my superhero. You're my star, my best friend. Jesus, you're my superhero. You're my star, my best friend.
For this superhero craft, I've asked my superhero friends to help us. So, enjoy!
Hi, it's great to be with you. So today we're going to show you how you can make your very own flying superhero. Oh yes, look at that. I'm sure you can make yours fly all the way across the room. So this is what you're going to make. Now you will need a few items to help you. So you'll see a list come up on the screen of the things that you need. Well, hopefully you've gathered all the bits you need, so let's get started to make our superhero. Right, I've got my lovely assistant here, Poppy, who's going to be making one as I speak. So the first thing you're going to need to do is choose one of your coloured pieces of paper, or perhaps your white piece of paper, and you need to draw yourself a rectangle. Now ours is roughly 10 centimetres by 5 centimetres, but yours can be any size you like. And a top tip, if you do it in the corner of a piece of paper, if you do it in the corner and draw it here, you've only got to cut out 2 sides, so that makes it much quicker. So you cut your rectangle piece of paper, and that is going to be your superhero's body. So when you've cut that out, you might want to draw on some pants, you might want to put a superhero badge on here, you can make it stripy, you can draw flowers on it, you can draw whatever you like to decorate your superhero body. Right, when you've decorated your body, the next thing you're going to need to do is to make this bit here, the cape. And the way we've done ours is we have got a different colour piece of paper. Again, if you're using white, you can just decorate it. And we have drawn the shape of a flat triangle. So it's wider at the bottom
and then it's got a flat top, because the flat top will fold in to attach onto your superhero's body. Okay, so you need to draw your flat top triangle and cut it out. When you've done that, you're going to make your superhero's face. Now, we used a little pastry cutter to draw around, so you might want to find something round to draw around, or you might just be able to draw it by yourself. So you need to draw your face and cut it out, and then you can decorate it if you want to. You can give it a superhero mask and a face and some hair. Okay, so when you've got your 3 pieces, your cape, your body and your head cut out, this is when we're going to start sticking it all together. So leave your cape flat on the table and take your body. Now you want to turn it over so the side that hasn't been decorated is facing up, and put some glue on the back of it. Okay, once you've put your glue on the back, you're going to place it on top of your cape like this and stick it down. Okay, once you've got your body stuck onto your cape, there's a slightly tricky bit that comes next. I'm going to hold this up so you can see, and what you need to do is you need to fold over the corner of your cape, because then once you've stuck your head on top, that will look like the cape is coming over your shoulders like all true superheroes. Okay, so once you've folded the corners of your cape over, you can put some glue on the back of your head and you can stick your superhero's face onto the cape. Right, thank you, puppy. So that's what it should look like. Right, next is a really good bit, because this is how you're going to make it fly. It's also a little bit tricky, so you might need to find a grown-up to help you. So you'll need to cut yourself a small rectangle, and then what you're going to do is you're going to fold each edge into the middle. I'm going to do it like this so you can see. So I'm going to fold this edge into the middle like that, and then I'm going to take this edge and fold it into the middle like that. Because what we want to do is make like a little tube like that that will fit a straw inside it, because that's how you're going to make it fly. So once you've folded in your sides, on these sides that have been folded, you need to put some glue and then stick those down to the back of your cape. So Poppy's just going to pop some glue on here for us. Perhaps you could, if you've got a brother or a sister or one of your parents at home, you could have a competition, see who could get a superhero to fly the furthest in your house. Okay, so once you've glued the sides of your little rectangle, you're going to stick it on to the back of the cape like that, and once it's stuck down, you should be able to give it a little squeeze at the bottom to open it up. Okay. What you then need to do, this is where you need to use your sellotape, is you need to take a piece of sellotape, oh, we've got some just here, and you're going to stick the sellotape over the top of the hole, because otherwise when you blow through the straw, the air will just go all the way through and it won't make your superhero fly. So this bit's really important, that you seal the top of your tube with a piece of sticky tape like that. Okay, so hopefully you've got your superhero with your tube on the back. The next thing we need to do is take your straw, and you just need to stick your straw up the back there, and hopefully your superhero will fly away. Have fun making your superheroes.
Jesus, let our life be an adventure, living in your wonder every day. Jesus, keep me growing in your strength, fill me with faith. I wanna follow you wherever you will lead me. I wanna hear your voice with clarity. Hold my hand. see the path that you are making clear for me. Jesus, give me courage so I can take a leap of faith. I wanna follow you wherever you will lead me. I wanna hear your voice with clarity. Hold my hand and let me feel you take me from moment to moment. I wanna follow you wherever you will lead me. I wanna hear your voice with clarity. Hold my hand and let me feel you take me from moment to moment. Jesus, be the leader of my life. Where you go, I will follow. Jesus, be the leader of my life. Where you go, I will follow. Jesus, be the leader of my life. Where you go, I will follow. Jesus, be the leader of my life. Where you go, I will follow. I'll follow you wherever you will lead me. I wanna hear your voice with clarity. Hold my hand and let me feel you take me from moment to moment. I wanna follow you wherever you will lead me. I wanna hear your voice with clarity. Hold my hand and let me feel you take me from moment to moment. From moment to moment. From moment to moment. From moment to moment.
So for our memory verse game today, we've each got a superhero and we're going to have to waft it across the floor to the other side of the room using a book. And it's going to be a race. So the first person to the other end of the room wins. And they're going to find the memory verse there. And then we'll hold it up and we'll see what it says. So Super Speedy won the race, well done. And our Bible verse is Joshua 1 verse 9. Can we say it all together after 3? 1, 2, 3. Joshua 1 verse 9. Well done, Super Speedy.
Here we are, day 3, and it's the ultimate superhero challenge. Today, I'm the boss with the smile and the stare like Paddington Bear. Now, I'm up against Smelly Sock Man, but today we have got to drink a drink here and then get some of these sweets, as many as I can, into the plate there. And you guessed it, my hands are behind my back.
So, get everything ready so it's a drink and then as many sweets as we can.
Just do some warming you up. Okay.
Here we go.
3, 2, 1, go!
Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18! Hey! Hey!
My hope, it has a name, the reason I believe, and it's written on my heart. It's flowing through my veins, just like a melody. Gives me faith, so I sing. Oh, here I am, come take control. I want your will, not my own. If there's one thing that I know, it's that my God will never let me go. Oh, oh, I know my God is always in control. Oh, oh, I know my God will never let me go. My faith, it doesn't shake, just like you never change. I'm in love with who you are. So in the less of me, be my identity. As I lift you up now, oh, here I am, come take control. I want your will, not my own. If there's one thing that I know, it's that my God will never let me go. Oh, oh, I know my God is always in control. Oh, oh, I know my God will never let me go. Deep inside my soul, I know that you are in control. Deep inside my soul, I know that you won't let me go. Deep inside my soul, I know that you are in control. Deep inside my soul, I know that you won't let me go. I know that you are in control. I know that you won't let me go. I know my God is always in control. I know my God will never let me go.
Well, that is the end of our third and final day of our Superhero Holiday Club. We hope that you've had a fantastic time and that you've really enjoyed the stories and the crafts and the messy games. What's been your favourite part? I really enjoyed learning all about Jesus, the most amazing superhero ever, who is always there for us no matter what. We love to talk about Jesus at our churches every Sunday, and if you want to hear more, please feel free to join in with our online services. Now, as we just saw, we have the ultimate winner of the messy games, and that is Nick. Well done! And now, Nick, you get to pick one of your fellow superheroes to get a cream pie in their face. So who is it going to be?
Thank you very much, Laura. Yes, I am the ultimate champion of the messy games. Now, who shall I choose to have a cream pie in their face? What is the boss going to decide? Tell you what, can you shout out at home who you think should have the cream pie in their face? Oh, actually, it's so difficult to tell because I could hear everyone's names being shouted. Okay, well, in that case, the boss decides. I think it's only fair that all of the superheroes get a pie to the face. Sorry, everyone.
Well, thank you so much for joining us on our Superhero Holiday Club. It's been really, really good to have you with us. I hope that you've had fun. We have had loads of fun. It's been absolutely fantastic. But let's see if we can remember our memory verse one more time. Are you ready to show us your muscles? So, be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged. For the Lord your God is with you wherever you go. And that is fantastic.
Don't forget to post any pictures of you in your superhero costume or any of the crafts you've done on your parents' or guardian's social media, and make sure to use the hashtag JesusMySuperhero.
We've had a brilliant time, so thank you all for watching, and we'll see you all really soon. Take care and stay safe. Bye!